mouth had a one-night stand, but then
No.
you didn't do the other thing?
No, you're thinking of another guy.
Oh, so... Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Another story.
Oh, that was the bartender.
You
We're
guys,
talking about
I
the
could write a
hockey
book,
player.
but now I have too much respect for my husband, so I'll just say it on my podcast, and I won't put it in a book.
Wait, really quick.
No, the
it was
one
a
when I
hockey
got
player.
robbed. Yeah, so I was 21, and I was living this...
I'm tired of being humble. I'm tired of letting people think they got a chance. The tribal chief is head and shoulders above everybody.
Hey, we here at the Toxic Ring Scandal, aka KDH. We here at the locker room. Turnbuckle King here. Toxic Ring Scandal here to talk about a good one today. We'll talk about Nikki Bella's wild encounter story. We're going to explain why Nikki Bella was always for the streets. You guys get a seat at the locker room. You don't want to miss out on this one. And you definitely, if you do want to tune into the channel, also scan the QR code of Toxic Ring Scandal right here. Just definitely don't want to miss out in here. It's definitely good content here. Something you definitely don't want to miss. This is the QR code. So scan that, and then that's how you get subscribed to the channel. With that being said, we'll talk about Nikki Bella, her crazy story, and as usual, it's time to air the dirty laundry. Now we know that Nikki Bella, we know about her recent divorce and the whole joint custody and restraining orders and whatnot. But what you didn't know is before she met Art and her husband, John Cena, Dolph Ziggler, she had a wild encounter story, guys. She had an encounter that she discusses on her show, the Nikki and Brie Show, the podcast that she shares with her sister, Brie. Now, one episode on this podcast, Nikki Bella talks about a wild encounter where she had a one-night stand and it did not end too well for her. So while Nikki, discusses the story, it's just things went left real quick, and she'll explain why, but it's crazy that she went through all this right before she met her husband, Artem. So let's see what Nikki has to say about this on the Nikki and Brie podcast, talking about her wild
had a one-night
encounter.
stand, but
Let's
then
see.
you
No.
didn't do the other thing?
No, you're thinking of another guy.
Oh, so... Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Another story.
Oh, that was... Your mouth? Your mouth had a one-night stand, but then you
No.
didn't do the other thing?
No, you're thinking of another guy.
Oh, so... Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Another story.
Oh, that was the bartender.
You
We're
guys,
talking about
I
the
could write a
hockey
book,
player.
but now I have too much respect for my husband, so I'll just say it on my podcast, and I won't put it in a book.
Wait, really quick.
No, the
it was
one
the
when I
hockey
got
player.
robbed. Yeah, so I was 21, and I was living this in the city life in Pacific Beach, California.
They might argue that with you.
I know, right?
Not too
In
glamorous.
flip-flops. But so I was with my girlfriends, all my Hooter friends, and I was like, I'm going to have a one-night stand tonight because I've never had a one-night stand. Everyone cheers me on. And I'm like, I'm going to pick a guy in this bar, and I'm just going to bring him home with me, and we're going to have and a hockey team walks in and we're high-fiving like dudes.
Right.
I'm like, yes, perfect night to say I'm going to have a one-night stand.
And good for you having the confidence knowing
Thank
that
you.
one of them was going to go home with you.
Honestly, I had amazing confidence. And I was in my $5 t-shirt and probably my $15
Oh,
pants.
don't even tease me with Pink Zone.
The pink zone,
Oh,
girl.
girl.
That was it. So major confidence. So I pick a guy. It works out. He comes home with me. He's beautiful. He's foreign. He has muscles. And then I feel so bad. And I hope this is so wrong. But then he pulls his pants down. And not that I'm saying it was a deformity, but all I know immediately in my head, I was like, oh, I'm not wasting a number on that. Because for some reason in college, you cared about numbers.
I would have robbed you too.
It was like, I knew I wouldn't even have felt penetration, put it that way.
Wow.
No, I feel so bad.
Then I would have just
I'm
done
just
it and not
telling
even
myself
counted it.
maybe he was on something that made it so poquito.
Okay, now we're going to speak Spanish.
Well, I feel bad saying crazy small. Like, I mean, pinky finger smaller than that small. Like, I had a double look because I was like, and then I got like a little weird, and then this is when I couldn't do it. I can't believe I'm saying this story. Artem, I'm so sorry.
I'm not. I want
He goes to put the condom on. I just see it fall to the ground, and I look
fuck.
at him, and I'm like,
Yeah.
so I play that I feel sick.
I'm here for a good time, not an STD time.
Well, yeah. I'm not going to get an STD and have no penetration and count this as a number. This is not going to be my night.
Yeah. There's a lot of
No,
red
no.
flags in that situation.
Beyond. So I like just was like, I don't feel good. And I didn't even like walk him out. So, you know, waitresses, we only have cash. And I had it all downstairs on that table, you know, where I lived in PD. So when he left, and I guess, I mean, there was no Uber or anything there, so you'd have to call a cab. I'll never forget when I went downstairs and all my cash was gone. Every cash that I worked hard for that week, because we'd always get our cash for the week and then go to the bank. All gone. But I deserved it. I remember even at 21 laughing really hard and not being pissed, and I was like, bitch, you deserve it.
Yeah.
He knew why you just sent him home.
And to be honest, I'm kind of on his side.
Okay, the condom fell to the ground.
Wow.
So that's Nikki Bella talking about her wild one night encounter. Not only was it the experience she was looking for, being with a man his size, but also she was robbed. Can you guess that would happen to Nikki Bella? That's wild, and I don't know what, but this was a crazy story. Said she was 21, and it was just one thing after another. Did not work out well. Said she was working at Hooters. It's just not a good thing. Like I said, this makes Nikki look so bad, and it just proves that. And then she kept saying, out of respect for my husband Artem, out of respect. But this clearly proves that she had no respect for Artem whatsoever. She didn't respect this man, guys. And this was way before the situation got bad. When it did, it was just no good from the get-go. It was nothing. Artem, it was doomed from the start. I see it now. It definitely was doomed. There was nothing this man could say or not do. Whatever he would have done, it would never worked. And like I said, I hope Artem, I'm glad he does want to reconcile with her now. Now all this is happening. Hindsight 2020. It's just wild with Nikki Bella. It showed that she was really putting herself out there. I don't care how young she was. I don't care. It's still no good. Brie, I'm pretty sure they put herself out there that bad to that extent. But it just proves that Nikki needs some help. She has mental problems. She has past never to get fixed with Nikki. No matter what she did, it never got better. It just went from bad to worse. It's no other way of putting it. It never got good with Nikki. And it's just an old saying that Nikki, you always was for the streets, no matter how you spin it, no matter how you slice it. Nikki was never no good. And it's just the old saying that still, to this day,
Because she belongs to the streets.
She definitely belongs to the streets. Hence why she can't keep a relationship. Hence why she's going through a divorce now. And that's all I have regarding Nikki Bella's wild encounter story. Why Nikki Bella was always for the streets. You guys let me know in the comment section below. What do you think? Told on her podcast, Nikki and Brie Bella podcast. Soon to build some pop-up, guys. You guys click the links below.
Me and Chris Benoit basically all started together, pretty much. You started a little bit earlier.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But they pushed me to the moon and they held you guys back. And we all started at the same time. We were wrestling each other. We were getting each other over, putting each other over. And I thought we were all going to kind of come up together. And it was like, you guys stayed behind. And it was like, what's going on?
Well, I mean, we definitely had to work harder because you already said it, Kurt. You already know the answer is that you were a WWE guy.